You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, I wanted to get this video out this morning before I left the house to do some things. Very interesting indeed. A couple of things are coming out involving the Dallas Cowboys. Number one, you've got Jerry Jones making some comments about a potential big move, either in the NFL draft as a trade or just as a trade in general. And then you have Todd McShay's latest podcast coming out. I think it dropped late last night, and I watched it this morning, and talking about a huge trade. What we know the Cowboys are in the market for a wide receiver. A lot of people are saying it could be Ted McMillan at number 12. The only problem for them now is the Jags have taken a liking in McMillan because they think he's akin to Mike Evans, and Liam Cohen was the offensive coordinator with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Real big wide receiver, wingspan, contested catch guy, and now I don't know that he's got the talent that Mike Evans had. Let's be honest, Mike Evans is a first ballot walk into the Hall of Fame guy. And I mean, what, 10, 11 years, something ridiculous of 1,000 yards seasons out of McMillan. But the Cowboys may be reading the tea leaves and thinking, well, we may not get Ted McMillan now, okay, if we just hang out with what we're doing. Now, could they trade up to 5? Could they trade up to 4 with the Patriots? Because I think the Patriots would love to do that, right? The Cowboys could trade up to 4. The Patriots could be like, oh, good. We don't have to draft Will Campbell with the 4th pick. In fact, we could go back to 12 and draft somebody a couple of guys that I think could be actual closer to what you would consider a real tackle, Kelvin Banks, or the guy that I think is the best tackle in the draft, but he was injured, Josh Simmons, right? I still don't understand. I mean, I know he was injured, and there's some things about possible concerns around work ethic, which I wouldn't love. But look, I think Mike Vrabel is the cure for something like that. I just do. When the actual head coach is getting out there and working with you on stuff, you've got no choice. You've got to work your ass off. So here we go. Speaking to reporters on Tuesday, Jones said the Cowboys have been working on, quote, 2 pretty substantial trades that could happen before or after the draft. One deal that is apparently not being worked on, despite some of the online chatter, is the Cowboys acquiring Cortland Sutton from the Denver Broncos. NFL Network's James Slater quoted one source informed on the situation saying it was fake news. This is the second time in less than a month Slater has had to debunk an unsubstantiated trade rumor. She previously did it on March 26 about Dak Prescott being dealt to the Cleveland Browns. That's interesting. You know, we forgot about that whole Dak to the Browns thing, but that wouldn't make sense in what they're trying to do. Stephen Jones, during his appearance on 105.3 The Fan, doesn't necessarily see them trying to trade up. So we got some good cop, bad cop going on there in Dallas, it looks like, between Jerry and Stephen. But that's interesting. Then you've got what Todd McShay had to say. All right, and this is about somebody trading up to Cleveland, number 2. Number 2. For who? Travis Hunter. So that could be huge. Let's go.
I'm interested now. I'm truly interested. I don't think Cleveland's going to trade out of this pick, but something big is coming down the pipe because too many people are now kind of...
The team. Which team is it? I'm dying to know.
Everyone wants to say Dallas, and Jerry Jones made the comments. Something vague around, like, we're going to be making a move for a player before or after the draft. Like, okay. I could see Dallas. Would make a ton of sense.
Right.
a ton of sense.
Both in terms of need,
It's
personality.
a hell of a
fits.
lot better than sticking at 12 and taking Tet McMillan. If he's there, don't think he's going to be. We'll get to that in a minute, but he could be. Or Matthew Golden, who I love, but I don't love him like I love Travis Hunter. And then
Okay, so I'm going to stop it right there, but you get the point. All right? He's making it clear. The wild card, the guy that would pull this off or do it, go all the way up to 2 to get Travis Hunter, would be Jerry Jones. Why, you may ask? Well, look, for Jerry, he's the master marketer, no doubt about it. And I can tell you right now, personally speaking, if I'm the Cowboys, I'm not taking a wide receiver. I'm taking an offensive lineman. All right, Zach Martin's retiring, et cetera, but I'm building that offensive line back up. They had a really good one several years ago. I would Kelvin Banks would be a guy, it'd be perfect. 12 at 12, or Josh Simmons, either one. Mimbu, if he was to drop, I don't think they might take Will Campbell. LSU, I could see that with Dallas. It would be a surprise, but you get the point. But Jerry's a master marketer. All right. Can he make money off Travis Hunter? Absolutely. Look, the Cowboys fan base would go nuts for this guy on their team. All right. The two-way player, Jerry knows he can turn that aura into money. And at the end of the day, I do think Jerry puts the marketing side and the business side damn near as high as the football side. I kid you not. He knows coming out of that Colorado program. That's why I've said I think eventually, come hell or high water, Deion Sanders will be the coach of the Dallas Cowboys eventually, because it's as much of a business move as it is a football move for Jerry Jones. Whether or not this happens, I don't know, because it may be too expensive to try to get up there from a draft capital standpoint. But Travis Hunter with the Dallas Cowboys, shit. I mean, I can tell you right now, my partner in crime, John Matrix, he's going to absolutely hate this. He's already said, I don't want a wide receiver with the first-round pick. All right? We know Matrix is a big Cowboys fan. He's like me, draft the offensive line. But I just don't know that feels splashy enough for Jerry. We got to remember, Jerry wanted to draft Johnny Manziel at one point, all right? Now, Stephen Jones has reined some of that in, but we'll have to see how this goes, right? I've still wondered about Ashton Genty and the Cowboys. We know Ezekiel Elliott, first-round running backs, all that kind of thing. So Dallas is a team to watch now, officially. Keep one eye on as to what it is that they're trying to do. If Cleveland was to float back to 12, would they take Shadur there? So a lot of people are saying it's Tyler Shuck for them. Would they take him as high as 12? You know, I don't know. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.